like that. Right. But also, this back here is a little strange, so I'm gonna throw a retaining wall back here as well. Right, that makes more sense. And then up here, a little bit of fence for safety. Okay. Very nice. Alright. I have no idea what happens next Christmas because the tree is pretty much done. There's nothing else to do with the tree. After 3 Christmases, there's nothing else we can build here. So I'm gonna have to think of something else to do next year. In the meantime, let's go ahead and tidy up. Iron, snow. Put this stuff away. I should probably sleep too. Let me sleep a little bit. Chiseled stone bricks. I have this much stone. This much dirt. Prismarine, red nether bricks. Need to think of more ways to use my prismarine. I have way too much prismarine. Well, I mean, it's renewable, I guess. I can always get more prismarine. Chorus. No, chorus. I guess I put the pop stuff down here as well. Nether brick. Nope. Red. No, wait, no. I did have the red nether brick here, right? Right. That's empty. A lot of dirt. And Pozzo is dirt. Stone. Ores. because torches? Huh, I took my torches apparently. And snow. Alright, put this away. So, the next thing is I want to build mud and snow walls, although we're gonna pretend that the snow is like whitewashed stone or whitewashed mud bricks or something, I don't know. Something whitewashed. So like white and brown mud walls around the village to the south here. Okay, let's go ahead and set up a little construction site somewhere here. I don't think I'm going to build any closer than this. Empty boxes. Shouldn't need too many of these because I'm not really excavating much. Question mark. And then here we have bamboo, snow, packed mud, lanterns and things. So I prepared a whole lot of materials. Bamboo, we're gonna use less so on the wall. But I was thinking upgrading the village. I might use a lot of bamboo, just because it's easily renewable. I'm gonna need a stone cutter. Easily renewable and, you know, cheap. And suitable for these villages. Okay. So the main gates should be fancier. The main gates should be fancier, and then the corner towers might be slightly fancy, maybe not, and then the rest of this will just be mostly snow. Is the plan. Here it looks like we should have a gate around about here. I have an idea in my head, but I haven't quite figured out how big it should be. I don't want it to be any closer to the buildings than this, though, so it might have to stick out a little bit. So, the idea is... I just realized that I need dirt blocks, because I want to fill forward a little bit here. Should I fill forward? What's on the other side of this? Do we step down on the other side of this? No, I should fill forward. Alright, let's take some packed mud first of all. So imagine the road centered here. First question, should the gate be 5 blocks wide or 3 blocks wide? 5. 3 is too narrow. So the opening is 5, which means wide it would also be, it would be 7. 7 blocks wide. And if we say we don't go any closer in than this, 7 and then like a little pyramid thing up top. The idea is Mali. Okay, I do have some research going on as well. The kind of architecture we're talking about. Mali architecture, and it's also like Sudano-Sahelian architecture. The Sahel and Sudan and Mali. So that part of Africa. The place where if you're watching the news, the French have pulled their military out of Mali today. So the part that used to be part of the French Empire, but no longer. Anyway, so it's like dry desert, And so they use mud, packed mud, and because it doesn't rain very much, in fact, it doesn't kind of doesn't rain at all. It doesn't have to keep the water off, and so the mud's okay. If it rains a lot, the mud just melts and just kind of dissolves, and your building dissolves. But because it doesn't rain, it's okay in that part of the world. Uh, wow, some of this is actually kind of fancy, huh? And one of the distinctive features is that they have logs embedded into the mud walls. And the purpose of the logs is partly it's the structure, because if it's just mud, it's kind of like maybe not that solid. So you have like logs inside as reinforcing, but also they stick out of the walls, and then you can put like a scaffolding onto the parts that stick out, and then use that to periodically refinish the outside of the mud walls, because the mud it does kind of like it wears away. The same way you need to like whitewash every year if you whitewash your buildings. You kind of have to like refinish the mud every year to maintain it. Otherwise, it get cracks and falls apart after a long time. So that's what it is. Let me get back to the game. Um, it's not quite like that here in the game. I don't think I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. But let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm estimating this right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in the middle, I'm gonna put ooh, maybe seven's not enough. Maybe it should be 9. Maybe I miscounted this. 1, 2, 3. No, it's 7. It's 9 because it's 7 in between. Oh, it's gonna be kind of thick, huh? So to keep the monsters out, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. To keep the monsters out, we need iron bars across this. Do I want to on the floor as well? Guess I do. Did I keep my iron bars? No. Iron. Iron bars. Well, maybe it doesn't have to be. 9. Or maybe I don't make it 9. Maybe I do make it 7. Alright, let me reconsider this. Don't do that. Pickaxe. So we have bar, 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 and then the other gates. The side of the gate, I mean. And then this is like a 2-block wide walkway around. guess for like insurance, I'm gonna have another set. So the idea is you walk in and you go around and you come back around and you get into the village. And so you just walk in, but like skeletons can't shoot arrows through because we have this bendy bit so that there's no open field of view into there. And then anything can't walk in, they can't pathfind through the gates either. Alright, that's the plan. And on the inside, we want it to be at least 2 blocks, at least 3 blocks tall, I guess. Hold on. The cat. The cat wants attention. Excuse me. Alright, back. So this has to be 3 blocks tall. So there's this, and then there's the mud bricks. Oh, right, the spider. The spider defense. Anyway, let's do one thing at a time. It's gonna do there, up to 3 blocks tall. And then the 4th block is gonna be the spider defenses. How's this gonna work? Let's say we put that there for now. Torches. And torches. The spider defenses, I was thinking... Can't cut this, right? We have to make this into mud bricks. And then mud brick stairs. And the spider defenses, I was thinking... We have 2 stairs stacked on top of each other. Which... I guess we're gonna go all the way around. Alright, consider that. And then let me just put that there temporarily so I can upside down stairs. Probably easier. What did I do? Okay, that's right. Something along those lines. Ah, very interesting. It's already very interesting. That's very, very interesting. Look how interesting that is already. I've barely even started. Um, Huh. This is gonna work out better than I thought it would.